moving on to why would he say that? And I know I'm going a little bit back in time. Like I said, guys, I haven't been in the last 2 weeks. I've been sick, had issues, so I've been taking care of myself, get myself better, and we are back. This week is cut a little short. There's going to be no Thursday episode. My wife's birthday, so understandable, but I will have some stuff that comes out later this week, and obviously leading into the Super Bowl. LeSean McCoy. And LeSean McCoy, this is maybe becoming low-hanging fruit. Heading into the AFC Championship game. And LeSean's kind of the face of this, but I heard this. And really, Bronco fans, you deserve to be a part of this too. I saw a lot of really dumb conversation about what is the gap between Bo Nix and JarretStidham. And listen, I know Sean Payton has a good record with backup quarterback. That is, and I thought this was insane going into it, for the regular season, that's a good thing for Sean Payton. To know that if your starting quarterback, for whatever reason, has to miss 4 or 5 games, that he has had success in the regular season, to not have it all come crashing down because he has a backup in there, that's a good notch to have. That is a good, hey, look, if our season doesn't implode because we don't have a backup. And the Broncos, historically, go look at their second Super Bowl. Elway got hurt when they won back-to-back. Elway got hurt, had to miss a couple of games. I think it was Bubby Brister. Yeah. Came in, and Shannon was like, look, man, we got me, Terrell Davis, Rod Smith. We got a good offensive line. We got a really good defense. Let's just make this work. Just don't crash the Ferrari. I'd say that for the regular season is fantastic. Because that can blow up seasons. That if you lose your starter and look at, for example, and obviously, again, don't compare starters, but look at backups. Look at how the Chiefs season, which was already going bad, but look at how inept the Chiefs were as soon as Mahomes was gone. It did not look like a pro offense. So to not have your season blow up because of a backup, that's huge. That's an incredible skill to have for Sean Payton. When you're one and done in the playoffs, and you've got to go into the AFC Championship game, none of the metrics or the stats or the numbers or whatever you want to call it, none of that stuff that had to do with JarretStidham, none of it meant anything. Because it's a one-and-done scenario. This is a small sample size sport. And the small sample size was JarretStidham had a turnover that gave the Patriots their one score, and then he had a turnover that that sealed the win for the Patriots. And that was the JarretStidham experience. And that doesn't mean, too, that JarretStidham can't be a backup next year for the Broncos, that, he's no good. But the reality is he's a backup. And so when LeSean McCoy, and I know Bronco fans, some of it was, and again, I was there with you in terms of being optimistic and trying to, be there for Stiddy, and all that stuff. I get the fans a little bit more. But for LeSean McCoy to go, I break down film with Bo Nix, and it's really not that big of a difference between him and JarretStidham. Just say don't break down film, bro. Just say that you've got 2 metrics on players, and it's either guys you think are nice, which is from a high-level athlete, you got a way different opinion, and it's vastly different than what normal people think, and someone who was not a high-end athlete, I'll give it to you. But just don't say you break down film and then come out with that. Now I know, Speakeasy, you guys got to get viewers. And I have another video coming out later this week that's separate from the show, and I'll discuss that later. I know you got to give views, so I know you got to say some wild things. But if your opinion of, is JarretStidham this close to Bo Nix, it's just categorically insane, and it showed on Sunday. Because you saw also all of the little things. You saw the things that the offensive line can't struggle with despite having 2 first-team All-Pros that Sean Payton has said since day one. Some guys take sacks, some guys don't. And Bo Nix doesn't take sacks. JarretStidham is not that guy. And that could have, all the things that I think you saw on Sunday were all the things that Sean Payton saw in training camp last year, which is why he named Bo Nix the starter pretty early on. He's like, okay, this guy functions like this guy functions like that. That is fine for my backup. That's my starting quarterback. So that whole dialogue, and again, Bronco fans, you should kind of be included, those of you that were going a little overboard with it, but LaShawn McCoy was the face of this. The idea that, again, just say you don't watch film, bro. No one, I think, is going, oh my gosh, LaShawn McCoy, the great film watcher. We know why, like, you have a platform, you are funny, you are entertaining, you are a great athlete, you're the Eagles' all-time leading rusher, you're an all-decade player, you have all these great accolades. You don't gotta lie, bro. You don't gotta lie.
I mean, if you want to be a part of one of the coolest, most unique communities, don't forget to like and subscribe.